For NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Miami Heat as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Keldon Johnson.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Harrison Barnes out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. And for Miami, Hero and Jaquez Jr. are out on the perimeter. Then it's Davion Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Over Vassell. Outside Jaquez. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Shots blocked. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Jaquez. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Here's Vassell. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Miami. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be a fool's errand.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Mitchell against Fox. Left side, Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. A shot to stop the run. Pass to Wembanyama. Off target at the rim.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Here's Ware. Now here's Jaquez. Hero outside. Outside for Mitchell. 4 on the clock. All sorts of time. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
San Antonio with the ball. After the basket by Miami. Vassell left side. Pass to Barnes. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leaders. Victor Wembanyama is second.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Vassell passes to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Fox. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they can make a basket, I guess.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. as quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left to right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
Now here's Vassell. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Pass to Barnes. And stolen by Adebayo. And there's the lob. It's stolen by Johnson. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Count the basket.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Miami making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire two-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Hero, no good. Spurs trail by 3. Outside Wembanyama. Barnes with it. Hero picks him up. Three-pointer, Fox. And Rozier pulls it down.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
No good on the triple. The Spurs have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Wembanyama, the pass to Johnson. Tries a 9-footer. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Where? That's good.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Here's Fox. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Fox has got 5 points.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Miami leading by 3. Rozier, the pass to Adebayo, to the paint. Here's Hero. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Fox. Back to Barnes. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Jaquez against Johnson. Oh, Fox with a steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And stolen by Adebayo. Hero outside. Here's Ware. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6. San Antonio with the ball, trailing by 5. Wembanyama, screen on Rozier. Fox with the ball, now guarded by Rozier. Here's Wembanyama. There's the block.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Jaquez. No good from outside. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Vassell. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area, showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
Now here's Johnson. Still no points. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Hero. There's the triple. Rebound San Antonio.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Fox against Rozier. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
That free throw misses, and for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Jaquez. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Pass to Ware. Takes a 3. Counted from distance. Ware's got 9.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Fox. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Spurs. 7-point differential. Vassell outside. Back to Paul. Shoots over Rozier. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Vassell.
Just simply automatic. Once that ball is in Paul's hands, he is ready to fire off a shot.
Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vassell.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pass to Ware. Out to the right wing. Here's Hero. Outside for Rozier. Clock at 6. Adebayo a screen on Paul. Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. Poke loose.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Pass to Rozier. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Vassell outside. Johnson with it. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Ware.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Hero, the pass to Rozier. Wiggins looking around. Adebayo a screen on Barnes. Here's Wiggins. Barnes with the rebound. Spurs trail by 5. Johnson with it. No made baskets yet. Pass to Barnes. Sinks that one from the post.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Rozier against Paul.
I've always said, when in doubt, just jump over them, and Wiggins is listening to me.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Paul against Rozier. Now here's Johnson, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Hero. The Spurs making a switch here. Here's Rozier. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense tries to stop Rozier inside, but he just goes for the shot with reckless abandon. He wasn't getting shut down.
Both free throws good from Rozier. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Now here's Vassell. He's scoreless. Here's Sohan. The shot misses. Some solid D from Jaquez. Robinson finds Rozier. Outside Jaquez. 4-3. Vassell with the rebound. Spurs trail by 5. Paul passes to Sohan. Here's Champagnie. Shoots over Wiggins. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Heat. Pass to Rozier. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Champagnie. San Antonio has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Paul passes to Sohan. There's a screen. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Releases. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Rozier. And the Heat lead by 7. One minute left in the first. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Rozier against Paul. Adebayo, a screen on Paul. Now here's Rozier. Defense is right there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adebayo sets a screen. Hits the trifecta. Robinson's got 5 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Vassell. No points so far. Goes up on the wing. Here's Mamukelashvili. And so it's the Miami Heat finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Miami leading by 8. We've got Jaime Jaquez. Duncan Robinson is out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Love in at the 5 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Here's Rozier. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Well, San Antonio's shooting a low 30% from the floor. Picked up by Sohan. Here's Fox to the left wing. Fires for 3. Champagnie, that's good.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
Well, Miami shooting just 42% so far in the game. Rozier against Fox. Left side, Robinson. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Spurs trail by 5. Fox with the ball. And that's Love picking him up defensively. And it's Miami's ball. Rozier outside. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Robinson against Paul. Pass to Fox. The shot no good. Miami leading by 5. Here's Wiggins. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Wiggins has got his second basket of the game.
That is one thing that you can tell from the start of his career to the end. That mid-range has improved and become very dependable for Wiggins.
Again, the miss by Fox.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan.
And when you look at Rozier, such a fantastic scorer, a gear-shifting, talented guard who continues to improve.
And he knocks down the first one. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Here's Champagnie. Back to Paul. Spurs need to get one up here. 3-pointer, Fox. San Antonio again can't hit.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And that one's good. Jaquez has got 5 points.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 11. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
No doubt. That game tells you what kind of team they are. They weren't at their best that night and still got the win.
Just looking at the box score, you wouldn't think that they did enough to pull it out, but all the intangibles is where they won this ball game.
The Heat have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Wiggins finds Jaquez. Here's Robinson, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to review the game plan. The Heat making a switch here. Jovic is checked in. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
You look at Johnson, He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Now here's Robinson. He's got 7. Outside Jaquez. And he converts the layup. He has 7.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Paul against Robinson. Paul passes to Fox. Here's Mamukelashvili. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Rozier. Here's Jovic. San Antonio with a rebound. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season. Paul passes to Fox. Picked up by Sohan. To the wing, right side. Here's Paul. And there's another one for the Spurs.
The ageless wonder. Paul's jump shot has only gotten better over time.
Now Rozier. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Pass to Jaquez. And here's Wiggins. Here's Robinson. Sohan covering. Robinson with it. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Spurs trail by 11. Fox outside. Pass to Paul. Back to Fox. Now Sohan. Here's Mamukelashvili. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Jovic, averaging around 6 a game. Now here's Robinson. He's guarded by Paul. Robinson gets the bucket.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Sohan outside. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Fox outside. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league, he is so much more physical.
Miami leading by 11. Outside Robinson. Rozier with it. Pass to Jovic from deep. Rebounded by the Spurs.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
The shot by Sohan, no good. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Wiggins against Fox. Knocks it loose. Oh, Fox with a steal. Rebound by Wiggins. The Heat have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Robinson passes to Jovic. Rebound San Antonio. Mamukelashvili's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Sohan. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Oh, they get a hand on it. Mamukelashvili passes to Champagny. Now here's Fox. Pass to Champagny. Jacks up a three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Champagny's got 9 points in the quarter.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Barnes comes in for Sohan. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Champagny. And it's Vassell in for De'Aaron Fox. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Mitchell against Paul. Hero outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ware. Here's Adebayo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
He's off on the first.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
No good on the second free throw. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Now here's Mitchell. No made baskets yet.
Yeah, maybe he's not a high flyer, but Hero still loves to finish with power.
Spurs trail by 10. Now here's Paul. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Barnes. The three. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Miami leading by 5. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Down low. Outside for Mitchell. To the inside. Pass to Ware. 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with a 3. On offense, here is San Antonio. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Hero against Vassell. Outside Johnson, inside Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
The Heat have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Hero for 3. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Paul against Mitchell. Johnson for 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the paint. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
There's a minute 40 left in the first half of this game. Paul passes to Vassell. Back to Paul. Here's Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any line of play because of his versatility.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami. And San Antonio also making a switch. Champagnie, he's checked in for Chris Paul. Now here's Jaquez. He's got 7. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at San Antonio, sitting pretty at this point of the season, second place and looking to move to first.
Well, right now for the Spurs, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Champagnie. On target from range. Champagnie's got 12.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Pass to Adebayo. Now Jaquez. Wiggins for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Champagnie. Jaquez covers. It doesn't go for him. And it's Jaquez with the ball for Miami. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Wiggins, no good on that one.
I've been impressed to see Wiggins adjust and become a quality defensive stopper. He is fully committed to playing lockdown D on the wing.
Now here's Vassell. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Hero outside. Pass to Ware. It's Wiggins on the wing. Over Johnson. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Miami out in front, up by 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. That's the main thing. We just try to make them uncomfortable, test everything. And, we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend? Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. Your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. Moving right along now to the Miami Heat. They find themselves in a close contest at the half.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Mitchell, still without a bucket. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Wembanyama out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Fox in at the 1.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Vassell, Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The deep 3 from Hero. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Mitchell against Fox. Pass to Vassell. It's stolen by Jaquez. Stolen by Vassell. Barnes with it. Over Adebayo. And Barnes the bucket on the assist from Vassell. Vassell's got 3 assists now in this one. And a minute played as the second half gets going. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Now here's Fox. 10 points for him. It's a one-on-one situation. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Fox against Mitchell to the middle. Wembanyama, no good. Heat leading by 4. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. Miami, 3rd.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Here's Hero, just 3 to shoot.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered. And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Johnson with a bucket.
A point of emphasis for Johnson, knowing he needs to keep taking and making threes.
It's Jaquez on the wing. And he's going for the oop here. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio trailing here. For the lead. The shot by Johnson, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Bam Adebayo.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
Spurs trail by 3. Fox outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Barnes has got 9.
He loves to get rid of it. Fox has a nose for the open man.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. RJ with Harrison Barnes on the roster. A team can count on durability and reliability.
Oh, and don't forget about the veteran leadership he brings to the table. You can't underestimate how important it is to have a champion and a veteran like that in your locker room. After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. It's stolen by Jaquez. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
What's up?
And that one falls for Hero.
Now, you talk about player development. In a few short seasons, Hero became a true offensive weapon, someone who can hurt you in so many ways.
And so here is Miami, leading by 5. There's a screen. The 3-ball. Rebound by San Antonio. Now Fox. He's got 10. Vassell outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Free throw's good for Fox.
We look at the pace of this league, and Fox, look, he is built for it.
Rozier, he's checked in for Mitchell. And both free throws good for Fox.
What sets Fox apart is how dynamic and explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
Pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. Shot clock at 5. Rozier from outside. They get the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Fox. He's got 12. Pass to Johnson for the tie. Fires in the triple. Johnson's got 7 points.
When I tell you that Keldon Johnson has a beautiful three-point shot, when he's feeling it, ooh, man, it's automatic.
Here's Rozier. Hero outside. Fox against Rozier. Down low. Here's Ware. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 11.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Fox against Rozier. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Back to Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. The rebound by Ware. Tipped. Stolen by Wembanyama.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
And he makes a first.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to Ware. Now here's Adebayo. Rozier outside. Throws it up high. San Antonio with the ball. 2-point game. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Pass to Johnson. Now Wembanyama. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Now here's Adebayo. Sohan covering. Fox against Hero. Itakes on the wing. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Fox. Vassell against Hero. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So for Miami, Wiggins, he's checked in for Jaquez. And it's Robinson in for Hero. Miami trailing. And here's Rozier. Robinson a screen on Fox. Rozier from outside. Robinson for 3. Sohan with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Fox. Wembanyama with it. And Rozier pulls it down. Wiggins right side. Fires the 3. Oh, Wiggins! Bullseye with the 3.
And Wiggins excels at reading defenses as well as understanding when to just catch and fire.
Here's Fox. And here's Wembanyama. Sohan outside. Good D by Adebayo. Heat shooting a disappointing 38%. Shot left block. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Rozier against Vassell. Got a piece of it. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Free throw good, Robinson. And the Heat making a change here. Love's checked in. Mamukelashvili's checked in for San Antonio. Ball comes in for Fox. Rozier looking around. Pass to Wiggins. To the inside. Fade away. Robinson can't hit. San Antonio has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Vassell finds Paul. Shoots over Rozier. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Vassell. Paul's got 6.
Defensively, They've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Love. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan.
I like it when Love looks for his shot because it puts defenders in a tough spot.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Love.
Just look at the achievements of Kevin Love. NBA champion, all-star selections, multiple all-NBA teams. He's in the middle of a Hall of Fame career.
Champagnie, he's checked in for Johnson. And Love drops them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
The Spurs have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Now here's Sohan, hounded by Adebayo. On the wing, Vassell. Misses the 3. The Heat with the lead. Here's Robinson. Rebounded by Champagnie. The Spurs shooting 47% during this third quarter. Vassell passes to Champagnie. Outside Paul. Here's Champagnie. Sohan outside. Pass to Vassell. 4 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. Can't hit that one. Good D by Adebayo. And it's Rozier with the ball for Miami. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Great hustle on the break. Wiggins taking advantage of that scattered defense.
Spurs trail by 4. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Vassell's shot is good. There's 1:47 left to play in the third. Paul against Rozier. Pass to Robinson. Love, high post. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Shoots over Vassell. Again, the Heat score.
There's a great rhythm to that shot. You see the practice hours.
1:14 left in the third quarter. Paul with it. 6 points for him. Vassell outside. Launches it. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. Got a piece of peace. Swipes the ball away again.
Whether on ball or in help, he's a constant threat to take the ball from you.
And on a path to reach second place in all-time steals. What a disruptor defensively.
Yeah, my guy Jason Kidd's looking over his shoulder, knowing his spot on this list is in serious jeopardy.
Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Rozier against Paul. Outside Robinson. It's Wiggins on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. They set the screen. This one for 3. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
We all know Wiggins has put a lot of work into his 3-ball, and you see the results there.
Vassell against Robinson. Vassell outside. And the jumper from the wing offline. It's been all about Andrew Wiggins for the Heat. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Spurs trail by 7. Duncan Robinson is out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Jovic in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Paul. It's stolen by Love. Wiggins right side.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Fox against Rozier. Wiggins outside. Pass to Robinson. Beyond the arc.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Paul with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. Mamukelashvili passes to Sohan. Fox against Rozier. Count it.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Rozier. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Back to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Spurs. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Fox. Outstanding balance from Fox.
Yeah, Fox can be so slippery on the drive, making those little adjustments to get by the defense.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Love. Now Rozier. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Love. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Champagnie to tie it up. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists now in the game. So it's Miami now. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Rozier, the pass to Robinson. On the wing, Rozier. He's covered by Fox. Back to Robinson. There's the 3. Pure from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Champagnie. Sohan outside. Over to the wing. Here goes Fox. Back to Sohan. There's the triple. Rebound by the Heat. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Fox against Robinson. And Rozier, here we go. The 3 is up. Robinson can't hit.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Fox with the ball. Now guarded by Rozier. The shot by Sohan, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Love, a screen on Paul. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by Champagnie.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
They set a pick. Fox, the pass to Paul. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Hero, he's checked in for Rozier. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
And Allie, thank you for that. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Love. And here's Robinson. He's guarded by Paul. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Mitchell against Fox. Now here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. 3 on the clock. Here's Wiggins. Rebound by San Antonio. Paul passes to Fox. Fox fully commits inside.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Mitchell. Adebayo, a screen on Fox. Oh, there's the alley! And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
The Spurs have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Fox finds Paul. Here's Johnson. Floats one up. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hero, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Hero. Puts up a 3. Hauled in by Paul.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
He's delivering for his team when it matters most.
Miami's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Hero, the pass to Mitchell. Inside, the kick out to Wiggins. Fox against Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Champagnie. Champagnie's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fox surveying the D. Pass to Champagnie from behind the arc. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. And the Spurs lead by 5.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Wiggins outside. And it's Wiggins coming right back with a 3.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Fox against Mitchell. Fox left side. Outside Paul. Outside Johnson. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Heat trail by 5. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Ware. Paul against Hero. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
They're just letting the play develop. Hero is gifted at reading and breaking defenses down.
Fox against Mitchell. Sohan, left side. Up top, Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What toughness from Johnson in the paint, sticking with his shot and drawing the foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
The first one falls.
No, look, he's a versatile weapon. Johnson is someone that wants to keep improving and shouldering more responsibilities on both ends of the floor.
Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. And Johnson drops them both. Heat trail by 5. Now Hero. Here he goes. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Vassell, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Vassell shows you why you better not disrespect his bounce.
Barnes against Adebayo. Pass to Jaquez. Now here's Adebayo. Clock at 6. Uncovered. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
And here's Wembanyama. Jaquez grabs the board. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Miami Heat. Hero outside. Pass to Ware from the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Fox against Mitchell. Wembanyama, screen on Mitchell. On the wing, Vassell to the middle. Here's Wembanyama, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Wemby's shot is already difficult to contest. Then he hits you with the pump fake. That's tough.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
A generational talent. Wembanyama is a big man with guard skill set. He's as unique of a player we have ever seen.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Heat trail by 7. And here's Hero. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Fox against Mitchell. Fox, the pass to Vassell. Out to Fox. 5 to shoot. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Miami shooting about 41%. Jaquez with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Hero for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hero's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up. So he works hard to find the bucket.
Wembanyama, screen on Mitchell. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. It's Barnes on the wing. From deep, Johnson. Rebound by the Heat. Pass to Jaquez. To the paint. It's Adebayo, high post. Working on Barnes. Hero with it. Shoots from the line. Rebounded by Fox.
man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Wembanyama, high post. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
What's up?
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Fox against Mitchell. Fox right side. Johnson on the wing. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Johnson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Johnson is ready to go when you need him. Tremendous composure there.
Here's Hero. Nice D from Vassell. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Jaquez. Rebound San Antonio. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And San Antonio has possession. They lead by 4. Barnes finds Fox. Adebayo against Barnes. Pass to Vassell. Here's Johnson. 16 feet out. Count it. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Timeout called, the Heat. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Mitchell, the pass to Hero. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
A huge bucket for Hero. I mean, we've seen it do it in the finals, and the moment not too big for Tyler. Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And the second of 2 is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
If this young man is pretty steady at the line, Wembanyama can get this done.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. 9 seconds left in the game. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Adebayo finds Jaquez. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Chris, congrats on the win. They gave you a challenge tonight. What made this game so competitive?
That's a good team over there. So a lot of credit goes to them and how hard they fight, and they're well coached. And that's a tough team, and we knew they weren't going to go away easy.
But neither did you, and it paid off. Thanks, Chris.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.